Howdy there, my crackers, Negroes, and greasers. Welcome to the second rant this week. I'm fucking pampering my two active viewers. You guys better be grateful and hit that subscribe button. But anyways, what are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about this trend of unnecessary and needless sequels. The biggest, I think, and the most recent are Overwatch 2 and Ark 2, but we're also going to talk about Battlefield 5. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. So first things first, Overwatch released in 2006, and it was a good hero-based shooter, with each of the characters having unique abilities and unique weapons and ultimates. And the core gameplay was actually quite enjoyable, though the cosmetics were kinda shit, since the most expensive and legendary skins were recolors of the same theme. And the rare skins were just garbage, but you know, they started adding these holiday themed skins like Halloween skins and Christmas skins, but they were pretty nice, but they were more expensive than the normal ones. So yeah, that was kind of shit. But then they started this trend of they'd release a new hero every 2 decades, but the hero was overpowered, so they'd release an update making them completely useless and underpowering them, so they'd release another update making them overpowered and broken. You see a bit of a fucking pattern here. And it turns out that Blizzard was a bit of a garbage company, and the player base itself is the scum of humanity, which I'll make a future video on, but the game was still in need of quality of life changes and updates, especially with the competitive area, but no, fuck that. But, you know, let's talk about the good things again. I want to show you a few cinematics of Overwatch. Done beautifully, of course. Here, have another one. Ah yes, both of them are amazing. But oh wait, one of them is a reveal trailer to Overwatch 2, and you probably couldn't tell which one. Who the fuck asked for Overwatch 2? I mean, maybe the Discord fanboy transvestites that dwell in the LGBT need boyfriend custom groups of Overwatch, but we're talking about normal people here. Nobody fucking asked for Overwatch 2, and the devs knew this, so they stopped making new heroes, which was a major part of new gameplay content to the game, so people would see these shiny new heroes in the sequel and hope that their brain-late fan base would buy it. Ark Survival Evolved was a survival game released in 2017, but in fact was in early access for years before that. In a nutshell, the game was buggy as fuck, but there was potential for a great survival game. I bought Ark in 2015, I think, for $60 on the PS4, which was the high-end version of the game, which came with a season pass that made the DLC maps free. Yes, you heard me right, Wildcard, the developers of Ark, thought it was a great idea to add DLC maps behind a paywall, instead of focusing on, you know, making a fully functioning video game, but that day never came. Many people like me who had high hopes for the game were left by the wayside, since Wildcard decided to make another game, while Ark was still a broken mess. By the way, this is an item in Ark. It's called the Hatchet. And this is the Hatchet in Atlas, the second game. Yeah, that's complete bullshit. Ark Survival Evolved was a complete waste of time since they never optimized the game. The bugs became a part of the gameplay experience since the devs were a bunch of fucking idiots. They had such a great concept, but unfortunately the dumbasses who came up with the idea were a bunch of incompetent children. Let me show you some gameplay of Ark.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Looks interesting, right? Take a look at the recent Ark 2 trailer.
It's time to go.
My first impressions of this trailer was to laugh uncontrollably at the pure bullshit that I saw before me. Let's completely ignore the fact that it looks like a fan-made trailer to a fucking porno released in the medieval period, and I understand that the combat in Ark Survival Evolved consisted of pressing one button, but Jesus Christ, look at this. What the fuck is this? I understand they're supposed to be fucking constipated homo retards, but this is just fucking sad. A trailer is supposed to wow me. It's supposed to lure me in. And let me fucking tell you something. Vin Diesel walking around like he shit his pants holding a stick is not luring me in. Or actually, now that I think about it, they also released a trailer for an animated series. Let's take a look at the clip.
Good boy.
What god-awful venomous words do I have to spew on this damned trailer? Absolutely nothing. I quite enjoyed the trailer. This actually looks really nice. While having nothing to do with Ark, the animation style reminds me of the old Tarzan Disney movie. That's probably because I rewatched it about 200 times as a kid on my shitty DVD player, but I also like it because it has something to do with Ark. The dinosaurs are in Ark. The weapons they use are in Ark. The armor that the raptor guy is wearing is in Ark. That's flak armor. I'm really impressed with what they're doing, and I will definitely watch it. Battlefield 5 released in 2018 and was the sequel to the great Battlefield 1. Everyone loved Battlefield 1. It was a great World War I game. Battlefield 5, on the other hand, was, you know what? I have an idea. I have a great idea. Let me just show you a clip of the trailer, and I want you to tell me what the setting of the game is.
Find cover! Bloody move! Get me out here! Give me first aid! Oh, sorry! Hello, old friend. You fuck!
I'm waiting. Here, in fact, have another. I'll be generous.
On your feet!
Here we go!
Now, if you're someone who knows a little bit about historical weapons, you'll say, hey, those are World War II guns, right? Fuck are they doing in that setting? Well, my dear friend, that is a World War II game. According to one of the developer's daughters, that is. Now, you see, I happen to not give a shit if one of the developer's 9-year-old daughter with a fully functioning sperm depository dragon dildo up her ass decided that she wanted to fucking play as a transgender black Asian soldier wielding Mjolnir during the American Civil War, okay? Nobody gives a fuck about his daughter or what she wants, and for them to spin it around into being in the history books and the right side of history, it's not that big of a deal, you fucking pompous cuck, alright? You're making a mediocre video game. Sit the fuck down. I actually defended Battlefield 5 at the beginning because I thought it was a fantastical take on World War II, like a steampunk version. But no, that's a historical rendition of the Second World War, my friend, according to the out-of-touch monkeys at EA and DICE. The game released, there was a bunch of drama, the game was shit, it did poorly, but then look, like the good little bitch that DICE is, they released a trailer for the Pacific Theater. what's that? No chick with a fucking Gatling gun on her right nipple and katana on her left? Yeah, they fucked up. But yeah, all is good now. The game is doing good. The game is picking up steam, and oh, fuck you, DICE. How fucking dare you? After shitting on the fanbase of your games, after giving them false hope, you just leave them when they gave you the money you wanted. A World War II game without D-Day, without the liberation of France, without the invasion of Italy or Stalingrad or Leningrad or invasion of Germany, no French or Soviet or Italian or Chinese or Polish factions. Should I go on? I thought they wanted to get the stories all around the Second World War, and I'm pretty sure they censored the word Nazi in a World War II game. Well, I need to fucking calm down for a second. Let me take a look at the beautiful Battlefield 1 trailer again.
Move forward!
Get ready, man!
If you showed that trailer to your vasectomied paraplegic grandfather, he'd be like, "Oh, hell yeah, my nigga, that's a World War I game." Yeah, but if you showed him this...
Fuck it! Hello, old friend.
He's gonna start doing the fucking party rock shuffle and die of a brain aneurysm in front of your goddamn face. Battlefield 6 better be the best goddamn Battlefield game to come out with a fucking award-winning 2-minute trailer, because that's what's gonna take for Battlefield to... Because that's what's gonna take for DICE to rebuild the trust that they willingly took and destroyed from the fanbase. God, I mean, calling Battlefield 5 a World War II game is the equivalent of, let's say, The Last of Us 2 being Game of the Year. It's just laughably absurd. Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me.